Hi, what's up, y'all? It's poppin'. It's D. As you guys can see, I'm in a new location. I'm on vacation, and I am now recording my reaction videos on a camera I just bought. Usually when I go out of town, I record reactions on my iPhone, but I feel like the quality is so ass. So I was like, you know what? My peoples, they deserve better. They deserve better, so I'm going to get a dedicated camera for reactions for when I travel. So I did that. Please let me know how the audio is and how the camera quality is. If you guys don't like this, then I guess I can go back to my iPhone, but I just feel like the iPhone looks really bad. But this is the first time I'm recording with this camera. It's a Sony. Let me know what you guys think. Obviously the camera that I usually use, the big DSLR, I'm not gonna travel with that. It's just so bulky and heavy. I'm not doing that. So yeah, I bought a smaller Sony, so let me know what y'all think. Let me know. Let me know, you know. But anyway, I'm a little delirious. I haven't slept in a very long time. Anyway, let's hop into this video. It's by Impressive. It's titled Jay-Z upset that Beyonce was uplifted over Rihanna. Jay-Z accused of deleting Kathy White. Who the hell is Kathy White? I don't know, but apparently she's gone. R.I.P. I guess. Let's see what's happening though. Let's watch. What I feel, what I
Hello everybody,
feel.
welcome to the Impressive channel. Jay-Z was pretty upset that the sports media commentator Stephen A. Smith said that Beyonce was better than Rihanna. Now, I don't know if you remember, but last year when Rihanna was set to perform at the Super Bowl halftime show, Stephen A. Smith pretty much said that Rihanna ain't no Beyonce. And he doubled down on his statements several times.
There's one thing she's not.
She ain't Beyonce.
But I feel like this is a goofy statement to make. She's Rihanna, and they do different things. But of course, if you're going to compare halftime shows, you can say, yeah, Beyonce's was better. Because that's what people do. They compare stuff left and right. And I agree with that. Beyonce's is better. But Beyonce actually dances. Rihanna does not. So, there's that. Beyonce adds an extra layer of entertainment.
I know she's not Beyonce, but wait a minute, hold on.
Rihanna's great. But I'm thinking, you got a lot to live up to. Because there's only one Beyonce. Rihanna's fantastic.
Why does she have to live up to
That's
Beyonce?
not where I'm going with this, ladies and gentlemen. She's a lot of things. She's spectacular, actually, and congratulations on new mamahood. But there's one thing she's not. She ain't Beyonce.
Why does he keep saying this?
Now, nothing is wrong with Stephen A. having an opinion. Even though I thought it was a bit corny of him to say that,
This is
it's his opinion. And Stephen A. Smith is going to have an opinion on everything. And he just felt like Rihanna's good, but she just ain't Beyonce. It is what it is.
Wait, am I just making up that this has to do with the Super Bowl? Because I'm like, why are we still talking about that? Wasn't that a long time ago? Did I just make that up? Or maybe I did.
But his comments did.
I have not slept in over 24 hours at this point. Just a quick note. If I seem a little off in these videos, that is why. I was traveling for 24 hours straight, and prior to me even leaving, I was up for quite a few hours. So, yeah.
Did receive a lot of backlash because people felt like he was unnecessarily pitting two black women against each other. And interestingly enough, Jay-Z had an issue with his comments as well. In fact, he called up Stephen A. Smith and checked him over his comments.
I said, I love Rihanna. I bought her album. She gets my money. Mad love for her. Wishing her nothing but the best come Super Bowl performance. But you do know there's only one Beyonce. And somebody like Blue Navy's after you. What the hell's Blue Navy?
No, it's Navy Nation.
Blue Navy. But then, now, people who remain nameless, Hollywood stars, couple of cats, pissed off at me, going off, complaining, never spoke to me again. Right? And I'm like, y'all messing around with each other? So what the hell's going on here? Why would that be something that makes you upset? Right? Months later, Hov and I was on the phone. Hov was like, quote, simple and plain, my dog.
Oh, I thought he was trying to imply that Hov and
that's too close
Rihanna
to say that. Right. I didn't know.
was fucking.
I said, I didn't know. He said, I know. Done. Right. See what I'm saying?
Like,
because now you say, in other words, it's a business. It's a part of it. You don't know how she
Jay-Z, what the fuck? Niggas can't have an opinion. What you mean? Okay, what you mean that's too close? That's family. All right, cool. That's your family, and I'm telling your family that she not Beyonce, that she's not as good. I don't understand why that needed a phone call. That's weird. It's not like he like disrespected her or went in on her or anything. He just gave his opinion.
See this, etc., 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 and that's all he had to say. Right. I appreciated that.
Now, I thought this was interesting for a few reasons. It is interesting to hear Jay-Z take up for Rihanna. Even though Stephen A. Smith was bigging up his wife, Beyonce, Jay-Z wasn't really impressed with that. He didn't like the fact that he was pitting her against Rihanna, who he considers his family too. And he felt like it was hitting too close to home for him, which is also an interesting statement because, you know, it has been rumored over the years that Rihanna allegedly was Jay-Z's side chick. That hasn't been confirmed, so we don't know that to be true. But we do know that Rihanna does have business ties to Jay-Z. She is signed under his management company, Rock Nation. So they're always going to be connected in some way. So I guess that's what he means when he says Rihanna is his family. Also, I thought it was interesting that Stephen A. said some people in Hollywood started distancing themselves from him all because of his opinion. And I understand that they probably did it out of allegiance to Rihanna, but it seems a bit trivial to cut somebody off just because they have an opinion that you don't like. And it's not an opinion on a serious matter. It's just a debate on who you feel is a better artist. So it's a little weird. It is. But I think Stephen A. Smith thought that he was going to get brownie points for saying what he said. He especially thought he was going to get brownie points from the Carters, but Jay-Z was not impressed. So Jay-Z had to check him. Now, since I'm on the topic of Jay-Z, I want to talk about this very disturbing tweet I came across. It was this tweet that came across my feed from Liz Crokin. She said, "Note the date. Hey, Jay-Z, I was the reporter who talked to your alleged mistress right before she died or was murdered. I know everything. I know what you did. Go F yourself. Your time is coming. Ooh. Maybe you and Diddy can share a prison cell together. Ooh. Justice is coming." And she actually quoted herself from years ago and said, when Kanye West says Jay-Z has quote-unquote murderers, I believe he's talking about the people who killed Kathy White. And she actually reposted this Kanye video she was talking about.
Jay-Z called me. Hey, bro, Jay-Z, I know you got killers.
Wait. What's happening?
He's talking about.
Jay-Z called me. Hey, bro, Jay-Z, I know you got killers. Please don't send them at my head. Just call me.
Liz Crokin also said this: "It's only a matter of time before spirit cooking Jay-Z is exposed like Diddy. There's a reason Kanye said Jay's got murders. I would know.
Am I going crazy?
Reason Kanye said Jay's got murders. I would know. He's evil to the..."
Oh, is she trying to bleep out? Not impressive. First off, it didn't even effectively bleep out the word. A. B, you can say murder in a video. People get very confused with these YouTube rules. C, you could have just bleeped it out, like as far as like muted that part of the video instead of you looking at these random ass gunshots. Girl.
Core. I pray there will be justice for Kathy White one day. The false idols will continue to fall. Mark my words. Now, this right here is a pretty serious allegation. Jay-Z is being accused of taking out this woman named Kathy White. There's been rumors of this over the years, and I'll be honest, I didn't really know much about this until recently, until these tweets started going viral. And I was like, who is Kathy White? And I started looking her up, and I went down a rabbit hole of a lot of different things. And I will say all of these allegations are 100% alleged. We don't know if they're true or not, but it was rumored back in 2010 that Kathy White allegedly was Jay-Z's mistress. Now, Kathy was a socialite in Hollywood. She was a publicist, a health and fitness expert, and she was a model. She ran in different social circles, and she was friends with Claudia Jordan, which is interesting because you don't really see Claudia mention her. But she was known. She was known by some industry people, and people would call her Coriana or Corey. And also some people call her Kathy Corina White. But her full name, her real name is Kathy Michelle White. And it was rumored by Hollywood Street King that she allegedly had an affair with Jay-Z. Now, when I went back to see the actual article, it's no longer available, but Rhymes with Snitch actually reposted it. And in this article, it said, there's a juicy little rumor bubbling under right now claiming Jay-Z is boning one of Claudia Jordan's homegirls, a chick named Kathy Karina White. According to Diary of Hollywood Street King, Jay's been smashing for a while. Enlarge this picture and you could just make out Kathy and Claudia standing just to the left of Jay, too close for someone not in his inner circle, sips tea. So there were a couple of pictures floating around of Kathy partying with Jay-Z, Diddy, and Claudia. And you can clearly see Jay-Z and Diddy in this picture. And to the side, you see Claudia and Kathy. And Kathy is supposed to be the woman in the pink. It's a blurry picture, so we don't know if it's her for sure, but they're saying that it is. So this rumor about Kathy and Jay-Z being together started back in September of 2010. Fast forward a year later, Kathy mysteriously passed away. According to her obituary, she passed away September 1st, 2011 in Harlem, New York. And she was only 29 years old. And it was said that she passed away from an aneurysm, but some people don't believe that was the true cause of her passing. So I was on this site called Foxella, and they reposted this article from HSK, which I'm assuming is Hollywood Street King, and it said this, HSK exclusive. HSK was the first to reveal that 28-year-old Kathy White was Jay-Z's mistress. Don't believe me? Ask Claudia Jordan. Yesterday, I got the news that Kathy Michelle White had suddenly passed away. So I quickly began my investigation. And guess what? Kathy did not die from a brain aneurysm as reported widely around the internet today. According to an NYPD detective who told me, Kathy's cause of death is uncertain, and later today we'll have the autopsy and toxicology reports. Right now, the death is considered suspicious. Kathy White died exactly 1 year to the day from when I broke the story of her and Jay-Z's affair. Here's exactly what the NYPD told me.
1 year?
A 911 call came in from an apartment on 130 West 19th Street in Manhattan. Ambulance came and took Kathy because she was sick. They took her to the Beth Israel Hospital, and that's where she expired. It was too early to be speculating that an aneurysm killed her. They'll be doing an autopsy later today to check out her cause of death. But someone might have given Kathy a bad drug, so they'll do a toxicology, and we'll have to wait 2 weeks for that report. Wait, there's more. 2 weeks prior to her death, Kathy was contacted by a major tabloid that was investigating the Jay-Z connection. She gave them little information to go on, but according to one of our sources, following her conversation with the tabloid, she called Jay and told him that she was going to go public with their affair for a price. This all happened in the last 2 weeks. Then, a little more than 48 hours after the announcement that Beyonce was pregnant with Jay-Z's baby, this young lady suddenly dies under suspicious circumstances. Now, it was rumored that Kathy was also pregnant, and she allegedly was pregnant with Jay-Z's baby, but we don't know that to be true either. We just don't know. But there's been a lot of reports going around about Kathy's mysterious passing, and it's interesting because you can't really find anything about Kathy on the internet. It's really hard to find any information on her. It's almost as if she didn't exist. But Liz Crokin actually woke this story up. She did say that she was the reporter who spoke to Kathy right before she passed away. And Liz has worked with several tabloid magazines, including US Weekly, Touch Weekly, and Star Magazine. So it is believable that she probably reached out to Kathy to get an exclusive. And the blog did say that Kathy was about to spill the tea about her affair with Jay-Z. And if all of this is actually true, I definitely think it was poor judgment on Kathy's part to threaten to go to the tabloids and threaten to extort Jay-Z. I mean, it was even poor judgment for her to allegedly be messing with a married man. From the way the story was told, it seems as if she was trying to get money. Maybe he cut her off financially. Who knows? And can you imagine if she went to the tabloids and told her story? Can you imagine the mess that would have been? Because you got to remember, around this time, Beyonce just announced her pregnancy. So it would have been a hot mess if it came out that Jay-Z had another pregnant mistress on the side. That would have been crazy and embarrassing. And to save face, I can imagine that Jay-Z would probably go far enough to hire a hitman to get rid of Kathy. I'm not saying he did, but I ain't saying that it ain't possible, because Kanye did say that Jay-Z got killers. He got killers. But once again, all of this is alleged. We don't know if Jay-Z is the cause of Kathy's passing, and it can't be proven, so we just don't know. But I will say, ever since Liz called Jay-Z out and woke up this story, people have been talking. I've been seeing a lot of videos and a lot of conspiracies going around. Even Jaguar Wright has her own conspiracies about what went down.
Kathy White's life was taken unfairly. She actually died screaming.
I thought she was drugged.
And the Carters are responsible. But one of them is just a little more responsible than the other. Question is,
So now Sean said Beyonce was in on it too?
Did Sean Carter delete his mistress, his pregnant mistress, because his wife was jealous? Or could it be possible that maybe his wife's temper is just a little worse than most people think? And maybe he just had to clean it up to protect the brand's sake.
Now Beyonce
I'm
did
just speculating.
Now, once again, I have to say this is all speculation, and Jaguar does speculate a lot, even though she is spot on about some things. I mean, she was spot on about Diddy, but at the same time, you can't believe everything you hear. However, I will say this. That whole Kathy White story is very, 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 very creepy and very suspicious. It's honestly a bit sad because she was in the industry, but you hardly see anything about her. You don't even see her friends speak on her. It's a sad situation all around, and I wonder what really happened to her. I really do. Anyway, tell me what y'all think about this video down below. Please like.
Why would they keep talking about her? I mean, R.I.P. to that woman, obviously, but I do think it's strange to make these type of speculations and even go as far as to say, oh, well, maybe Beyonce was the one who did it. Not impressive, obviously, the other woman who said that, you know, maybe her temper was just so bad that she was the person who did it and Jay-Z had to clean it up. Like, girl, what? That's wild. But sure, of course, anything is possible. Anything can happen. Got it. But I think people are just grasping at straws at this point. But I will say that Jay-Z is starting to get brought up a lot more lately as being involved in like really shady, shisty, illegal behavior, and you know, it seems like he might be getting exposed eventually with like some hard facts, some hard proof, like Diddy was exposed. So maybe that is why Beyonce is trying to distance herself from him, allegedly. The people are saying, I don't know, child, I don't know what's going on, but I do think it's a little weird that he felt the need to call Stephen A. Smith about his opinion about Rihanna and be like, hey, chill out, that's family, like, that's too close to home. He can't have an opinion? He didn't call her out her name, he did not disrespect her or anything, so why did you feel the need to even call him and do all that? That's just very strange, but sure, I guess. Anyway, sorry for all the yawning. I said I'm tired, all right? I'm trying to get these videos out for y'all before I go to sleep. Well, obviously, and it's daytime here. It's early, so I also don't want to go to sleep during the day. I have to wait until it gets nighttime here, even though in LA right now, it is nighttime. I'm losing my mind. Anyway, y'all let me know what y'all think, though. Let me know what other videos you want to watch, and I'll see you on the next time. Bye!